Hello, everybody. This episode, we're going to talk about today in Dragon Ball Super's episode. We're going to chat about this shit today, man. Episode 38. Kinda wild. So, of course, always if you guys can support the video by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and leaving your feedback down below what you thought about this fight. We have to talk. We have to talk about this fight. All right, Vegeta got his ass beat by a hit, dude, and we all knew that he was gonna struggle, right? We knew that he was gonna struggle. It was not confirmed that he was gonna lose. All right, well, kinda. When Goku's sitting there in the sidelines, you know you're gonna lose, right? You know you're gonna lose, all right? But you didn't know that he'd get his ass completely beat, dude. He was struggling, but no, he did not even scratch him. He didn't put up a fight at all. He was a punching bag the entire time. He was in Super Saiyan God form, or well, now we call it Super Saiyan Blue. He was at the strongest form that he can possibly hit, his complete peak. And we don't know if Hit has an alternate form or not, but this is Hit's base form, if we're gonna call it that. And he absolutely destroyed Vegeta at his strongest, dude. At his strongest. I don't understand that, because this character is supposed to be stronger than Goku. Now, a lot of people in the Dragon Ball Z community, like myself, have just come to this consensus that Vegeta is stronger than Goku, and we say this because Goku needed help to obtain the power that he has now and then made his own, to where Vegeta, we still don't know how he got it, he just obtained his power on his own way, which shows that Vegeta is stronger since he can achieve this level on his own, to whereas Goku could only achieve this level without the help of his other Saiyan friends. So that's why a lot of people in the community, in the DBZ community, have agreed that Vegeta is strongest, but it's looking like that Toriyama, my boy Toriyama maybe would have noticed this a little bit and changed tides, because right now it's looking like Goku is going back up. Toriyama's gonna pull some stuff out of his ass right now with Goku. He wants Goku to keep that limelight, because if Gohan was stronger than Goku, good didn't them while it turned around and Goku became the strongest again. So Toriyama loves to do. He likes to make it look like where there's a character in the show who's also a main character is stronger than Goku, of course, at one point, but then, of course, Goku ultimately to become the strongest one, which you can see here today, since Goku actually put up a really good fight against Hit. We found out that Hit has this ability called Time Lapse, where it pretty much lets him go 0.1 second. He can literally freeze time for 0.1 second, and of course, not anybody can just benefit off this ability. But it's even worse when he can hit a pressure point, dude. He hits a vital point, like a point in the neck, a point in the heart, even the balls. Yes, that's actually just a vital point. He's hitting vital points. Either weak jabs you can do to just kind of stun them and slowly weaken them, do chip damage, or a heavy hit, which he did give Vegeta with a heavy hit. When Vegeta finally realized how it kind of worked, where not really that time lapse, but Vegeta kind of realized how he can hit you like stupid fast. To him, look stupid fast and almost impossible to stop. He realized, I'll just take the hit and then hit him back even harder since it's a weak hit. When he did that, it ended up being a harder hit. And I was like, yo, Vegeta, my boy, because he got slammed. Dude, he was piped in the stomach, dude. In that tummy, he was piped, man, like murdered. Oh my god, Vegeta. Like, not only did he destroy Vegeta in this tournament match, but it was a pride, dude. Vegeta's very prideful as a Saiyan. He's very prideful as well that he could achieve this level on his own without the help of nobody. But of course, then, Hit absolutely tears his pride apart. Now, I do say the help of nobody, but then again, he was training with Whis, and he may have locked it within there, so Whis may have done something, who knows, but I want to take that back then, I guess, because, I don't want to trigger anybody, but good God, Vegeta's pride. You were just torn apart, Vegeta. Your pride is taking an L for this episode this week. Your pride is taking an L this week, my boy. An L. But, yeah, Goku is actually realizing a lot. Then again, Goku did kind of have an upper hand. Vegeta was fighting him blind, and I guess Goku took Vegeta's blind fighting to an advantage, went around, asked everybody, especially Jakku, who can usually spy on this little sus stuff that everyone tries to get away with. And not even Jakku could know, not even the Timekeeper could know from a different world. But then they both found out that actually is an ability called Time Lapse, where he could be controlling time, and it is a banned, or it's illegal, you can't be doing this. But none of them are gonna arrest him because, well, they're pussies, and they don't want to die. I don't blame them at all. I didn't see anything if they didn't see anything. I wouldn't do that either. I'm not gonna risk my life all right, for a freaking golden badge. They better pay my hours better if I'm gonna risk my life to go bring in Hit. You got me gooped, because Hit is stupid strong to take on and absolutely blow away Vegeta. But then a lot are saying then that Vegeta only lost because he didn't know his power, but no, you can't say that, dude. That's not how it works. Also, I'm gonna make a separate video about this. Monica is a fraud, dude, a fraud. It confirmed in this episode that we did state that, oh, maybe that, Monica's actually not gonna fight, since he's just there to be a motivator for Goku and Vegeta to try their best. Now, I don't know if Expert Games said this or not in a theory video that he did, but I almost feel like he did, and that guy is stupid crazy with theories. He makes crazy Dragon Ball Z theories that I always watch. Great guy. And oh my god, he was spot on right. He did say something about how Monica could be a fraud in order to motivate Goku and Vegeta to bring out the best of each other. And I was like, what? No freaking way, man. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. But this person that, Beerus is actually talking about does exist somewhere out there. It's just not Monica. All right? It's just not Monica. It's not him at all. Oh my god. But then Monaca did still take a full force punch to the face, so he still should be strong, right? I don't know. You'll be seeing a separate video about that with more detailed discussion and pointing out a lot of things. You'll see that later on. I'll have it with some friends though. You'll see it later on. But that's confirmed, and then as well that Goku's actually putting up a fight against Hit, realizing the powers, and what he does, he's gonna predict Hit to follow up with his hits. Now he's not predicting where Hit's gonna go. He's predicting where Hit's gonna follow up with. He takes a blow from Hit, right? And then he's gonna follow up the following blow that he uses in that 0.1 second. He's predicting him. Goku really is a genius when it comes to fighting. It's crazy, dude. The guy's stupid. He's slow. He doesn't eat, man. He's careless, but when it comes to fighting, he truly is a martial arts genius, a master, dude, a prodigy. And no, I'm not saying this, to hype beats. It's actually a fact. He's a genius when it comes to fighting. It's incredible how much he can adapt and predict so easy, so well, so fast, dude. 5 minutes within. Ridiculous. I cannot wait to see Goku versus Hit in the next episode. Goku's gonna get some type of alternate different attack that's gonna be able to finish off Hit, because now that we see this, Goku is gonna be the one that's gonna wrap up this tournament. The tournament is gonna be wrapping up either next episode or the following one, but I've seen from this trend that the universe or tournament, from the episodes how they go, the tournament episodes for these fights usually don't last no more longer than one episode for the character itself. Sometimes they have mixed characters between this episode, Vegeta and Goku, and then of course there was one with Piccolo and Vegeta, and then there was Vegeta in his fights, so with Frost and Vegeta. So that's how the tournament's gonna go, where next episode might potentially be the last episode of this arc. Can't wait. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Of course, subscribe, leave feedback down below. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye.